All right, so some of y'all might remember this face. This is Kenneka Jenkins, okay? This is the girl who died mysteriously, very, very mysteriously in Chicago at a hotel at some type of party in Chicago. It was an extremely weird case, and I don't think they ever solved it. It's an update that's going on with the Kenneka Jenkins case. I don't know what's going on. I'm just here to react and watch with you. Make sure you get your thorn, get your grab relief, scroll it up, flame it up, watch this video together. Santa Mako Claus was in the building. Do your motherfucking homework. You see what I'm saying?
Kenneka Jenkins' murder mystery is resurfacing 8 years later, and these new updates is really sad. Like, it broke my heart even reviewing all the footage that I reviewed to even make this video. Let's just do a brief recap real quick on who Kenneka Jenkins is for anybody who's not caught up. Kenneka Jenkins
was like the shit that shook Chicago at this time.
Who died in 2017.
Right.
Now, her death was so viral and polarizing because it was a literal mystery. Her and her friends were on live, partying in a hotel, drinking, and everything played out online. And then the next morning, Kenneka Jenkins was nowhere to be found. And then ultimately, we found out that she was found dead.
She found dead in the freezer, y'all.
It is the sound of a mistake. A mistake that costs nothing if you were in a warm house. But in the bowels of a massive hotel, at 3:30 in the morning, it is the sound of a death sentence.
This shit was so weird because she was like overly drunk. Like, look at her.
It is the sound of a death sentence.
It was so weird, and they said it seemed like she was getting like lured somewhere, followed somewhere. Cause like, where is she going? She by herself, drunk, walking. Like, what are you like? And if you look at the footage, if everybody that don't know, when it first came out, you look at the footage. A lot of people were saying that somebody was editing the footage. So I don't know, bro. This is like crazy shit.
Kenneka Jenkins didn't vanish into thin air. She didn't get snatched by a man in a van. She vanished into a building. She was surrounded by 2,000 guest rooms.
Kenneka and her friends were leaving the party. Now, while they were leaving the party, someone was going back into the room to grab something. While in the shuffle of things, Kenneka Jenkins, being drunk, began to walk off. Now, when she begins to walk off, that's where the mystery begins.
Right.
Because as she walks off, she disappears. She goes into blind spots where there's no cameras. So nobody knows exactly what happened.
So she just so happened, this drunk girl walked off and just so happened to end up in blind spots where there's no cameras, and she ended up dying. I don't believe in coinky dinkies like that, Mr. Sir.
But the official theory or the official cause of death, according to the police, is when she walks off, she walks to the kitchen and walks into a freezer. And ultimately, she locks herself into the freezer, even though the freezer
is not locked.
Like, can't be locked from the inside. Like, you could be able to
push the
open up the freezer and walk out. But police says because she was drunk, she didn't realize that, and she ultimately fell asleep and died from, you know, being in the frost, being in the freezer.
She was surrounded by security cameras. She was surrounded by staff. Yet, for 28 agonizing hours, she was invisible. While the internet exploded with theories about organ harvesters and cartel heads,
I'm scared of liquor, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I hate that shit.
Kenneka was sitting alone, in the dark, fighting a battle against physics, against temperature, against a door that was designed to keep the cold in.
Right.
This isn't a story about a murder mystery. It's a story about a girl who walked through an unlocked door and the billion-dollar corporation that took a day and a half to notice.
When the hotel found Kenneka in the freezer, Kenneka Jenkins' family was very skeptical. They refused to believe that her daughter just walked into the freezer, even though there's no footage
whole world
of her walking into the freezer. They was very skeptical. And they demanded the police start their own investigation. But the police pretty much believed this case was an open and shut case.
Right.
So they didn't really want to investigate. They just kind of said, Brett, like, she was found in the freezer. We have camera
typical
footage
Chicago,
of her
Illinois behavior.
The freezer. You know, she went to a blind spot. There's no footage. Sorry, man. She died from walking into the freezer. The parents refused to believe it, and they demanded an open investigation.
They were actually walking into this freezer.
Kenneka Jenkins' mother wants to see it to believe it, but now we know that will not happen. According to the Crown Plaza Hotel in Rosemont, there is no video of Kenneka Jenkins walking into a freezer. We do see Kenneka walking in this lower level kitchen in the hotel. She stumbles, turns the corner, and then she goes out of frame. But then she's captured here by another camera stumbling in the kitchen.
No one from Crown Plaza Hotel responds to her.
Video time codes appear to show Kenneka roaming the hotel for more than an hour. First, Kenneka is walking with friends. There's a time gap, and then she's later seen by herself. At one point,
but see, this is weird too, because it seemed like she walking regular as hell right here,
and then she's later
all of a
seen
sudden
by
she
herself.
just stumbling.
At one point, she stumbles out of an elevator. Later, she repeatedly hits the wall walking down a hallway.
We will get to the bottom of it. We will only go to where the facts lead us.
Last week,
yeah, see, that's the thing that's weird to me, like, about this whole case, bro.
Out of an
For everybody that don't know, like,
elevator.
Where are you going? Like, you know, like, don't get me wrong, I don't like liquor at all. Y'all know I'm a drinker man. So now I think liquor is the motherfucking devil. Do your homework on. But when I've been drunk before, bro, and when I'm drunk, I don't just walk around places by myself, getting on elevators, getting off on random floors, walking into random fucking, what you call it. She just so happened to not have her phone too, by the way. You know what I'm saying? Just so happened to not have her phone. And she ended up walking in an employee kitchen by herself. Like, from the hallway of the, like, how the fuck did, like, I don't even know. Like, how you get from the hallway of the room to an employee kitchen in the freezer? Drunk. Stumbling too. She's stumbling while she, like, you know what I'm saying? It almost kind of seemed like somebody's luring her to do something weird to her. Like, you know?
Later, she repeatedly hits the wall walking down a hallway.
We will get to the bottom of it.
Shit, crazy.
We will only go to where the facts lead us.
Last week, attorneys for Kenneka's family said they would be conducting their own independent investigation. Today, attorney Larry Rogers Jr. toured the hotel for about an hour. A hotel spokesperson says Rogers took pictures inside, asked questions, and walked in all of the areas that video shows Kenneka walking.
They never found those videos, and because the hotel couldn't produce that footage, you had internet detectives taking advantage of the situation, and they were posting videos like this. Kenneka Jenkins' new video services of men follow her through Crown Plaza Hotel. And what you see is for example, is videos like this, where this is Kenneka right here. She's walking through.
She's stumbling through. Hey, you talking about?
And then you will see like a random man come at some point later. See, so Kenneka is up here somewhere. Then another man comes at some point later. But this could have just been a random man just walking through, and now he finds himself in a murder investigation because of internet detectives. But like
see,
this could have just been.
I'm gonna be honest with you, though.
Up here somewhere.
That's a nigga, okay? And I'm gonna keep it $150 with you. They in Rosemont, Illinois. Rosemont is not Chicago. Rosemont is an hour away from the city, okay? And it's not no niggas over there. Do your homework. Like, Rosemont is like by fucking O'Hare Airport. Like, ain't no niggas over there. It ain't no niggas with no backwards hats walking. It just so happen to be walking behind her either. So this is a very like valid thing to be like. It ain't no niggas just walking through no hotel. Bro, I don't give a fuck what you talking about. Okay? Listen to what I back over said.
Then another man comes at some point later, but this could have just been a random man just walking through, and now he finds himself in a murder investigation because of internet detectives. But like the suspiciousness surrounding Kenneka Jenkins' death didn't just stop at, there was no footage, but it actually started when people watched the live stream back with Kenneka Jenkins and her friend. They were pointing out certain things. Now, looking back, some people believe that maybe people were just hyper-focused and just hearing things. But certain things about the live stream like stood out as
live
very
stream was
suspicious.
weird.
Go to the comment section. The comment section will tell you for the most part exactly what they noticed. Like, for example, one person right here, they will say, "That's why I ride solo, jealousy kills." So one person will say, "Hey, if you go to the 310 mark, right? If you go to the 310 mark, did anybody here help?" Now, when I listened, I heard "not again." That's what I heard. So I'll rewind real quick, and maybe y'all can hear what I heard, okay? Did y'all hear that or not? Maybe it was faint, but you heard "not again."
I heard her say something, and it sounded like she was crying.
And it felt like a whimper. People
like a whimper,
saying,
yeah.
"Yo, that's Kenneka's."
Yeah, it sounded like she said "not again."
One of the instances where folks is like, hold on, bro. Why was Kenneka screaming, help me, or not again? If she was with her friends and everything is okay, why is she screaming, not again? Now, a lot of people may say, hey, listen, all right, we don't know who voice that was. We don't know what that sound is from. That's an assumption, and you will be right. But it's things like this that added to the brick of mystery that had people not trusting what the police had to say. One user will say, if we go to the 404 mark, right? One user will say, somebody help me, very chill in the hair. So they will say at the 404 mark, that was Kenneka Jenkins screaming help. Let's go to 404. I'm not sure if you guys heard that. Again, it's very faint.
Someone help me or something?
Again, it's blasting out of my speaker. But at that mark, you hear somebody help me. Like, it's very faint.
Yeah, very faint. Someone help me. Y'all heard that? And it just so happened that the music, that's when they turned the music up and turned it on loud. You know what I'm saying? You ever had one of them days where everything seems to go wrong? I mean, you're just trying to grab a cup of coffee and BAM! You're tangled in a pile of boxes because the shelf was broken. And just like that, I realized sometimes accidents at work are more than just funny stories. They can actually change everything. Trying to handle a workplace injury on your own? It's like trying to fix the broken shelf yourself. More chaos, more headaches, and it's no guarantee that you'll get what you deserve. You got paperwork, insurance calls, and someone always telling you to wait. It's enough to make you wish you had a secret weapon. But here's the thing. There's a team of people that fights for people just like you. For over 35 years, Morgan & Morgan, America's largest injury law firm, has been winning cases when everybody else said it couldn't be done. In Florida, someone got $12 million after a work accident, even though the insurance was ready to offer just $350,000. In Pennsylvania, a worker was awarded $26 million, which was 40 times the initial offer. These are not just numbers. They're real victories for real people, all thanks to the team that fights hard for justice. More than 1,000 attorneys across all 50 states, like a legal squad ready to jump into action. Yeah. They've recovered over $25 billion for clients. And they have a long history of helping workers get what they're owed. Because when you're injured at work, you shouldn't have to go at it alone. You can just click the link below or the QR code that's on your screen. No endless waits or confusing forms. Just a quick way to start protecting your rights today. So if you had an accident on the job, do not risk doing it alone. You can check out Morgan & Morgan, because even in the toughest workplace accidents, a strong team makes all the difference. And trust me, there's a reason why they're America's largest injury law firm. It's because they fight for the people just like you. I'm saying? So a lot of people at the time was saying that they thought that they was on some like trying to sexually assault her, or they were sexually assaulting her, and then they basically like killed her, or like put her in the freezer or something like that so that she wouldn't snitch or something like that. That's what a lot of people said. I'm not saying that. That's just what was going around at that time. This old, bro. I had to be in like high school when this shit was going on.
People watch that video and say, man, y'all cut it out, bro. Some watch that video and say, aha, I told y'all so.
Yeah.
Some watch the footage and say, yo, Kenneka walked into the freezer. Some watch the footage and say, that footage ain't proved nothing. Somebody put Kenneka in that freezer. Y'all cut it out.
Right.
It's all perspective. But that was all 8 years ago. So what exactly happened this week
8 years ago.
that's bringing all this back to the limelight? A man dropped a video that went viral. And in this video, he accused Kenneka Jenkins' mother of selling out. He claims that she took a settlement.
Yeah,
and
she did.
One of the parameters of that settlement is
she could
no longer accuse the hotel of foul play.
Right.
She can no longer bring up the hotel. She can no longer demand justice for Kenneka Jenkins. She has to accept the theory of Kenneka Jenkins walked into the freezer.
Right.
So a lot of y'all ain't gonna agree with me. A lot of
people said that though. I thought that was official.
Opinion. So I wake up, scrolling on Facebook, and I see Kenneka Jenkins' mother make a status saying, I'm tired of being quiet. Y'all paid me to be quiet. Y'all promised me this, promised me that. Like, y'all paid me. It ain't no type of money in this world that'll make me be quiet when it comes to some foul play ass shit that had happened like that. Especially
not to my daughter.
When it comes to my flesh and blood, my kids. You hear me?
I don't get no fuck what y'all
If the police offer me some money right now to be quiet about my mama case, y'all, you hear me? Like, you had the whole world behind you. The whole world behind you. You could have got justice and way more money than whatever they offered you.
Right.
Why try to come say something now?
And I ain't saying like you don't get no money or nothing like that, but you could have got some people arrested and you would have been able to get a lot more money than what you got. You know what I'm saying? Like, but even if the money is not a factor, like, you not like, and I'm not going to say me, but if I'm Kenneka Jenkins' mom and somebody killed her daughter and that's me, you ain't no amount of money you finna pay me, y'all. Motherfucker gonna, shit. Somebody, we gonna find out something. I promise you that.
Why? Because the money gone? Now you want to open your mouth? This been like 5-6 years ago.
Right.
I just don't agree with that. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. Like, ain't nobody finna pay me no type of money to be quiet when it comes to one of these motherfuckers killing my kids. Your daughter didn't deserve to die like that? Like, what the? Y'all. What? I don't want that money. I want justice.
Right.
I'm putting justice over anything. Over money, loyalty is over everything.
Oh, God.
Oh, man. The way y'all be moving, man, that shit is just it's weird, man. Like,
the post that he's referring to is this post right here where she says, "To whom this may concern, I still don't know what happened to my child's life, clothes, shoes, cell phone, hair, and the list goes on. However, I have been promised lies and as if once this case is over, I was forced to never talk about my child again. As you can see, over the years, I wasn't near as vocal as I am today. So after this post, I might be back in court, but I will be getting sued because I was tricked by they will get me answers, give me her clothes and her cell phones and anything that belongs to her when she died that was on her body. That was a lie. Once they finished investigation, allegedly people I trusted, they told me that somehow Kenneka got out the back door. I never heard which door could get out, but they never told me how or where. Allegedly, they never told the media. That's why I know the media will lie, allegedly so. I can invite any of you. I was in pain going through my cancer battles. They forced us, had us in rooms for hours, and would not let us go until we said what they wanted us to say. They made us accept what they wanted to give us. I'm literally living without my child, and I'm rising above, staying strong, and holding on to hope."
She did not make no. Am I the only one that's lost this motherfucking sauce? What is she talking about?
Even without.
I mean, I get some of it, but it's like, I don't know, bro. I'm confused.
Now, what she described is a tad bit different from what like he talked about. Now, she talked about a situation where she was lied, coerced, manipulated, and forced into signing something or into receiving money to shut up. I don't feel like this woman went into this thinking, hey, I'm going to shut up knowing something bad happened to my daughter in exchange for some money. I feel like they probably sold her a pipe dream and she got manipulated into signing this. But nonetheless, though, once she posted that, the damage had already been.
Who? Only person that can lock you in a room and force you to stay in there until you say it's the police.
Done. And people were swarming to social media to call out the mother and to pretty much like go against her. Like she was the biggest villain on social media this week.
Kenneka Jenkins' mom like literally made a whole Facebook post basically saying that she got paid $3.7 million to shut the fuck up about the rest of that case when it comes to Kenneka Jenkins. She basically admits that she don't even know where the baby body is at. She absolutely knows nothing. They just paid her the 10K. I mean, the more than 10K, please, 3.7 mil, and she shut the fuck up. And now she ain't got the money no more. So now she telling us that that's what happened. Mind you, this is happening during the same time period where people find out that the singer David, literally, like the girl Celeste's body parts were frozen. She was frozen. The loud thing with these two deaths is that it seems like parents. So
I was gonna say this like the Celeste and David shit, but like older. But this like David and Celeste is like the newer version of this situation. It's crazy.
Daughter's out for body parts. You know what I'm saying? In exchange for money. I think people be forgetting that like child trafficking and human trafficking is $1 billion business.
For sure. Trillion.
And I feel like I don't think people know that a lot of parents do sell their kids out for money. Like this is a thing. And we be trying
R. Kelly, Diddy. R. Kelly had girls 14, 15, 16 spending the night with him and they mamas knew. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, don't get it twisted, shorty. We can talk about this shit all day.
Celeste, she was missing for like a year, and then it seemed like her parents it seemed like her people just didn't give a fuck.
Didn't care.
It sounds like these people are selling their children for money. Like, that's what it sounds like. And it's just so crazy to me that there's so many people who literally thought it was crazy to think that.
I decided to go to the mom page to figure out what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
And what I witnessed and what I saw left me distraught, left me saddened. Because what's going on here, the mom is going through a mental breakdown.
Yeah.
Like, the mom is literally going through a mental health crisis. And what I don't see online, and I don't know why, I didn't see any of the people who made the video about the mom point out, yo, like, she's going through like a mental health crisis, like she's spiraling. So yeah, she may say things that may sound away, but this is a woman who clearly is not in her right mind right now. So making videos about her, disparaging her, like heaping upon more stress upon her, like, you're doing more bad than good, right? And because she's going through a mental health crisis, I can't tell you what's the truth and what's not the truth. I can't tell you what's serious and what's not serious when she posts or when she speaks. But if you go to her page, it becomes very apparent very fast. This woman's going through a mental health crisis.
Sorry, I had to get my phone together. Y'all know I'm learning how to work that. Yep.
Mental health, my ass. This bitch look high to me. Listen, and I'm not trying to be funny, cause y'all be saying, "Oh, Mako, you being mean." Y'all. I'm not trying to be funny at all. But this bitch look high. Any bitch with a big ass picture of a tiger, a leopard print, 4 piercings, and a big ass cross earring, this bitch look high. And I'm not talking about no kush. I'm talking about that booger sugar, man. And I could be wrong. I'm just making observations. It's a fucking reaction. Okay? When I see this, I think of high as hell. Like mushrooms, acid high, my guy. Like, you feel me?
So, do y'all want me to finish showing y'all the difference between book smart and God smart? While y'all spending all these years in the book. All them times, that's why I'm walking bad on my knees, but I'm grateful, baby. I'm crippin', but when I go up to spirit, baby, I can't feel shit. I be dancing. Start praise dancing, y'all. Give them the praise. Listen to that old folks music. Go back so I can bring back memories, bring back the love. That's all I'm trying to show y'all. I know I was irritating y'all, but I'm steady trying to, like I said, I can show you better than I can tell y'all. See, I can't do that book smart shit. But I goddamn it, I can think. And I can see some shit, and I can figure some shit out. I got the knowledge from God. So if y'all want the knowledge from my daddy, my daddy.
So yeah, she either high or she got some real mental issues going on, which could very well be so. You know what I'm saying? And it could also very well be that she blew through all that motherfucking money and she don't know what else to do with. She just tweaking. I don't know.
My daddy. Wait, that bitch Jedi, come on, bring your spiritual senses here. Come on. Oh, come on, bitch. Let's have it. Do it. I'm ready for you now. Come on, bitch. Come on.
Oh, yeah. See, now I'm thinking drugs, folks. You feel me? Now I'm thinking drugs. Don't get me wrong. A lot of motherfuckers be having mental problems, but a lot of motherfuckers with mental problems got the mental problems from the damn drugs. This bitch slobbing and shit. I'm not trying to be funny, bro. I'm just saying. This look crazy. Somebody come to get Auntie camera, folks. Real deal. Somebody take Auntie phone. She tweeting.
Leave all spiritual rare. Come on. You got this Teresa Bow. Come on. Let's have our war. Let's do our Facebook shit now. You showed me you the very one. See, the same thing make you laugh. See, I did all my crap. That's why I can bang my I gotta go crap. My daddy put it on me when I was a baby. He used to take my ass when I was young. Period.
Clearly, this woman is not in her right mind. And it's not out of the realm of possibility that her losing her daughter was the catalyst to her losing her mind. So, yeah, she might post some things. She might, but just operate under the assumption that nothing she's saying, she's in her right mind for. She's clearly mentally ill. Now, you give a woman like this $3.2 million.
3.7.
And she's this mentally ill and she's in a mental health crisis. Bruh, I can't begin to tell you how much danger she's really in with that much resources, that much money, with this level of function currently going on. What's going on with this Kenneka Jenkins situation is sad, man. It's very sad, bro. I don't want to see nobody mom like this, especially a grieving mother. This is just...
Oh, man, listen, boy. Ornament just dropped off the tree, shorty. Let me put this bitch down. I was finna swing this motherfucking Glock, boy. My wife just left. I ain't know what the fuck that was. Ornament dropped off the tree and started bouncing, man. I just damn this shitted on myself.
Sick and sad, man. But
boy, let me turn the video off, boy. I need a minute.